What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my first look miniseries on...
Megadimension Neptunia VII.
That's right, you like my enjoyable and awesome female voice? I know I certainly did. Anyway, we're going to adjust some of the volume levels here so I can actually do my intro in relative peace, we'll say. And I want to make sure that everything's going to actually sound okay once we start as well. I found that the movie was a little bit bad. I had to redo this intro. Now, I do want to apologize. It's probably going to take me about 2 minutes to do my intro because this is an interesting title and a little bit different, so just bear that in mind. Anyway, the game, once again, is called Megadimension Neptunia VII. It released on July 5th, 2016 onto Steam, and you guys can get it for 40% off if you grab it before July 12th, 2016. It is by Idea Factory and Compile Heart. And, again, this is going to be a bit odd for me to do coverage of because the game is kind of all over the place. And what do I mean by that? Well, before I hop in and explain what the game is, I want to explain to you guys that I have been trying to, over the past couple of months, diversify. What do I mean by that? I mean that I've been trying to cover games, a wider spectrum of games, if you want to call it that. Most of what I used to cover at the very beginning were a decent amount of roguelikes. I really enjoyed playing roguelikes. And I really like tactical turn-based strategy games. You know, that's kind of my thing. That's a thing that I do a lot. If you look at the HOM series and any of the games that are similar to that, I really enjoy that. I play it, and that seems to be my preference, right? Well, over the past couple of months, I've been trying to, again, broaden my horizons, widen the spectrum of games that I actually do cover, and I've noticed that I do a lot of what I'll quote-unquote call Western games, and that would be even from the indie games or the AAA titles. It's all still Western games, basically. And when I used to play console a lot on my own, I used to play games like Final Fantasy and stuff along those lines, or Eastern or Japanese games for that matter. And I don't really do coverage of a lot of those anymore, or at all on the channel. So I've decided that I would start trying to branch out and do some of that. So this is one of the first games that I'm covering that's considered more of an Eastern game. There's a few others that I've covered, again, in the last couple months. But again, that's the whole premise and idea and concept behind this. So please bear that in mind. I'll also say, I'll give you guys a warning that while this game is rated teen, I'm not sure this is going to be as family-friendly as a lot of what I cover. And I know there's a lot of games that I cover that do have horrible language and cussing and everything else in it. This has some cussing and other stuff. But still, just be aware that while it does have a teen rating, and I will probably edit out some of the more risque type scenes and such. Again, this isn't a full LP. Maybe it'll become one. Maybe I'll stream it as a full LP or something if people are really interested in it. I don't know. But right now, we're just going to do a first look miniseries to kind of get you guys roughly familiarized with what the game is and what it isn't. Alright, so I've babbled enough about that. Let me actually tell you what the game is before we hop in, so you guys can have a rough idea. The game's going to kick into another video here, and I'm just going to actually skip it real quick.
Megadimension Neptunia V2.
Okay, so it's part JRPG, which is what drew me to the game to begin with. I actually have 4 of these games. I've only played a little bit of the first one because of my very limited time restraints, unfortunately. And this one came my way, and I was like, alright, well, sure, I'll do my best to do a, like a review, a first look miniseries on it. So here we go. So the JRPG aspect drew me into it, and the fact that it is a heavily story-driven game, I'm also a fan of those. However, the story is a bit weird in the fact that it's more visual novel than it is just regular storyline in the game. So that's good and bad, I guess, for me. Again, if people like visual novels and that's your thing, that's fantastic. Me, I don't really get the appeal, but again, I'm not judging. That's totally fine. You can like different things than me. I don't crucify anyone for something like that. But the fact is, it does give you a little bit more story because, it's basically it's a visual novel. It is a novel. It's a story that they're trying to tell. So it does give you a bit more of a story. So we're going to take a little bit of a deeper look real quick into what makes the game, and then we'll actually hop in and start playing. And I do apologize for this long-winded intro, guys. I know it's pretty bad. So it's got, tactical turn-based strategy, or turn-based combat, if you will. And it's kind of neat. It's got a range of movement, so you can only move to a certain distance, and you have free range of movement, something like Valkyria Chronicles. And then from there, you have an attack zone where you can actually attack. So if the enemy is within that zone, you can attack them. If you can get 2 or 3 targets together, you can attack multiple ones, which is pretty neat. It's got combo attacks. It's also got group attacks. It's pretty cool. I like the concept and ideas behind the gameplay. Moving beyond that, the story itself, now this may sound like I'm being negative. I'm really not, so I apologize if it does sound that way. But it does seem to be a bit more geared toward preteen girls from the amount of time I've spent with the game, the amount of game story that I've experienced. It seems really geared toward preteen girls, maybe just young kids or something. It's very cutesy. It's very, adorable. And it's still funny and it's somewhat silly, but it does seem to be geared toward like a really young audience. And you'll see what I mean once we get in there and we get going. However, after you get a little bit further in, it switches from the oddly silly, weird, childlike story to a few more serious overtones and whatnot, which is okay, which I can appreciate. And then it goes to stuff like the shower scene with the girls that, again, it's censored, but very little censored. And I know a lot of people are going to love that, and some people are going to be completely offended or appalled by it. I think as a teen-rated game, it's a bit much, but again, it's just animated drawings. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Anyway, that's my spiel. Let's hop in and start playing, shall we?
How long has it been since this world and I were swallowed by this dark vortex of delusion? Except, it didn't swallow me. It was my doing. I threw myself willingly into this maelstrom. But it's pulled me down deeper, and with more violence than I could have ever imagined. How can I escape this boundless whirlpool of delusion? Someone, please give me an answer. Anyone, please. Save me.
Zero Dimension Neptunia Z.
Okay, so apparently this game is broken up into other smaller game-type things? I don't know, it's a little bit strange for me. I don't understand it 100%, so bear in mind that I have played this a few hours, but I haven't gotten super far into the game, so I can't speak to the story as a whole. It might get way, way, way more serious as you go. Again, it's got a little something for everybody. It's just a very odd title, and I'm not sure how folks are going to receive it. And I'm curious, please comment down below, and don't comment about how long the ridiculous intro was this time around. I apologize for that, but I would like to know your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, so please make me aware. We're going to start up here on 1, and we're going to begin. Again, we've already begun once, so let us see.
Game industry. A world which exists outside of our reality, where 4 CPUs protect and rule above each nation.
And here's another one of the things. It's an odd game to LP or play, really, for you guys, because a lot of it's narrated by some really amazing voice actors and actresses. So be aware that I will be talking quite a bit less during this. So you guys should be able to enjoy that. I know some people will.
The nation where CPU Purple Heart rules, Planetoon. The nation where CPU Blackheart rules, Last Station. The nation where CPU Whiteheart rules, Louis. The nation where CPU Greenheart rules, Leanbox. In the past, game industry had been exposed to threats such as the deity of sin and the CPU of the ancient nation of Tari. But thanks to the efforts of the 4 CPUs, A lasting era of peace has been maintained. However, as they enter the CPU shift period, their enduring reign is approaching its end.
Alright, so far so good. We get a little bit of backstory.
Taking a nap in the warmth of the Planet Toon sun is the best.
It's also weird. Planet Neptune. It's I don't know. It's fine. You'll see.
Although, I kind of feel like I just had a super creepy dream. Ah! What was that noise? If I didn't know any better, I'd say that sounded like something plastic slamming against the concrete. I think it came from over there. Maybe I should go take a look.
You're starting to see what I was talking about with the adorability and the really cutesy. You get the idea. So we'll continue.
And so, here we find our heroine in a spooky back alley, shrouded in darkness in the middle of the afternoon. Yeah, this isn't weird at all.
Someone, save me!
Huh? Is that a voice?
Someone, anyone, save me! Save the Zero Dimension!
Hello? Someone there? Come on, answer me! That's so weird. I could have sworn I heard it coming from around here. Wait, what's this on the ground? It almost looks like a game console? But who even makes this? It's got a white body, a swirl mark. Even a sophisticated game sommelier like myself has never seen anything like this.
Are you all sophisticated games sommeliers? Huh?
Well, I don't see anyone around here, so I guess I'll just deposit this at the Basilicom for safekeeping. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So this would be the visual novel part of the game.
Hey, Nepgear, looky look! I found a super cool vintage game console.
And not for nothing, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say the voice acting is phenomenal in this game. I'm blown away, literally blown away by it. So, despite the cutesy, ridiculously adorable stuff, it's really well done. It really is. So, kudos to them and shout out to them. And I actually sort of know I'm a fan of one of them. And we won't get to her till much later in the game. In fact, I haven't gotten to her on my own yet, so we'll have to see. I might have to make a special extra episode showcasing her later down the road. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, really? Maybe we can try playing it later. Also, welcome home, Neptune. I'm glad you made it back safe and sound.
This kid is Nepgear. She may seem older, but don't be fooled. She's my little sister, the CPU candidate of the nation, Planetoon.
Neptune, where in game industry have you been? This is not the time to be goofing off. I will not forgive you today.
Ah! It's Isti! This small fairy-looking girl is Histoire, or Isti, as I like to call her.
Not sure why the H isn't pronounced on that, but it's fine. They could have just gone with Histoire or Isti without the H there, and it would have still been fine, but I don't judge. Again, I don't judge. It's cool.
Planetoon's first CPU created her in order to keep a record of the nation's history, and right now, she acts as Planetoon's oracle. She's cute till she opens her mouth and turns into a little dictator. It's a character flaw that I'm gonna talk to the writers about soon because...
Yeah, that's another thing, guys and gals. This game is it breaks the fourth wall quite frequently. Like I said, it's got something for everybody. It's a lot of fun. It's just, I don't know, it's all over the place. It's really hard to pigeonhole this game, which is fine. You like to be able to break out of a traditional mold. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know, please, 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 let me know what you think down below in the comments section of this. If you hate it, if you like it, or what.
Neptune, listen to me. We're in the midst of game industry's shift period, and this is simply not the time for brash behavior.
Ah, come on, Isti, lighten up! It's just a little old shift period. Wait, what is that again?
Even though I had explained it so thoroughly, I will explain it once again. So please, listen. The CPU shift period is the season when citizens begin searching for new CPUs to follow, instead of placing their faith in those already presiding. We're currently in the window of time when rumors about the CPUs will begin circulating, tarnishing their reputations. In fact, at this very moment, the other CPUs have been working relentlessly to prepare specialized teams to counter any allegations.
I'm totally fine. This is Planetoon we're talking about, Isti. My people love me. Besides, isn't Noir the only one who's made an actual team? Vert has that MMO tourney, and Blanc has Rookie Novelist Awards coming up soon.
Dear me, why is it that all the CPUs lack a mature and appropriate sense of danger?
Hey! Don't just lump me in with those lazy idiots, Histoire!
Oh, by the way, this girl is Noir, the CPU of Last Station, the nation next door. She's a friendless, lonely soul. Aren't you, Noir?
You shut up! I'm not lonely!
That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, Nep Jr., think you could fix this console? It looks like it's pretty broken.
I'm not sure if I can. It doesn't look like technology I'm familiar with. May I inspect it for a moment, Big Sis?
It cannot be helped. It appears I will be constructing a solution on my own for Planetoon's safety yet again.
Anyone, please. Save us!
Huh? Neptune, did you hear that?
Oh, I knew I heard something earlier. Good work, Nep Jr. Where's it coming from?
This is gonna sound weird, but I think the voice came from inside this console.
Click.
Oh!
Yikes! What is this? Why are we getting swallowed up in our own room?
That's a little ridiculous. Sorry, guys.
Oh no! What should we do? I can't move! Neptune!
We're getting sucked in!
Nice. Alright, you can also do this story on auto, by the way, folks, but I do like to have a little bit of control over what's going on, and if I want to make a stop, I can. Okay, and after a random video break, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue on. Or will we? Probably we'll continue on.
Neptune? Neptune? Please, wake up! Neptune, please!
Oh, come on, Nep Jr. Give me 10 more minutes.
This isn't the time to be sleeping. Look around!
Ugh, you're so noisy. Wait, did Isti find out we're slacking off to fix that console? Has she finally morphed into a bloodthirsty demon? Huh?
Huh? Well, that doesn't look like a very friendly or pleasant place.
Oh, right. This is just a dream. Okay, well then. Night, Nepgear. Turn the lights off on your way out, okay?
Oh, it's not a dream, Neptune! Get up!
No, this can't be possible. I mean, we were just in our room, right? Why would we suddenly be in a place like this?
I don't know. When I came to, we were just here. What happened?
Well, I don't really know where this is, but I don't think it can be helped. The city's collapsed, there are weird cracks in the sky, but, you know, this is totally a normal occurrence in games.
Neptune, even if it happens often in games, this should not be happening here, in reality.
Yeah, but let's not sweat the small stuff, alright? Hey, there might be some NPCs out and about. Let's go for a walk. I'm sure that'll be 10 times better than moping around in a place like this.
Yeah, you're right. It's better than just waiting around for an event to appear.
That's the spirit. Let's go.
I love it. Alright, so we might actually get our first taste of gameplay here, guys and gals. It looks like that might be the case. And here we are, gameplay. Are you guys ready to see some ridiculousness? Because I certainly am.
Like a kangaroo. Boing.
That's right.
Like a kangaroo.
We can jump around like a kangaroo. That's apparently a thing that we can do. Who knew? Anyway, as you can see, we can explore. There is a mini-map or radar in the top left corner. There are places that we cannot go, so you'll see. And, of course, in front of us, it's better than waiting around for an event. Oh, look, there's an event directly in front of us. Let's go to it.
No one's around.
So, basically, very short gameplay introduction there, guys. I got to hop like a kangaroo a few times. I know you're impressed. I, too, am impressed with my ability to jump. Let's continue.
That's pretty weird. You'd think there'd at least be a cat, a hologram, or something. Hey! Anyone here?
There's something really eerie about this place, Neptune. Those cracks running through the streets and buildings don't seem like regular cracks.
You're right. They're all green and pretty. I feel like if I stared at them long enough, they'd suck me right in.
There are similar cracks in the sky, too. It's almost as if the fabric of space and time itself has cracks in it. And these buildings, they feel familiar. Kind of like some of the ones we have back in Planetoon. No, it couldn't be.
Would Planetoon look like this if we were to enter an apocalypse?
Don't say things like that! That's bad! But when I look more closely, I don't recognize any of these areas. So I don't think it's Planetoon.
Doi! Come on, little Nep. That city's my backyard. I'd recognize it if I was walking around it blindfolded. Well, it does us no good to keep brooding here. Forward march!
Where does her confidence come from at times like this, I wonder?
My confidence, you ask? It's obviously because I'm the main character.
There you go.
No matter what happens, we'll make it through with my pro tag rule set.
Pro tag rule set.
I hope so.
Oh, that can't be good.
That was just kind of loud is all. It's just a run-of-the-mill first battle baddie. See, Nep Jr., my pro tag rule set has found local person number 1.
No, Neptune! No matter how you look, I don't think we can converse with it. It's full of murderous intent.
I guess so, huh? And here I thought we'd finally run into someone else besides us. But if the enemy is raring to go, we've no choice. Nepgear, let's transform and stomp it.
Right!
Behold my power!
Processor unit, set!
Uh-huh.
Huh?
But nothing happened?
Awkward. He does seem to be patiently waiting, though. So kudos to him for that.
Ah! Hey, that's dangerous. Oh, I see. You don't know it's against the rules to attack during a transformation sequence.
I don't think a monster will understand even if you tell them that.
I don't know why we can't go HDD, but we have to take care of the enemy in front of us first. Let's go for it.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
Alright. Please set the following members to the front. I think we already have that done. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of help topics coming. Alright, well they're already set, but we can go take a quick look here at the party. Oops. Alright, in the party menu, you may coordinate your battle party members. It consists of 3 submenus: coupling, lily rank, and formation. In the coupling menu, you can organize your party's coupling and switch in or out characters of your party. During this process, the character's info will be displayed on the right-hand side of the screen. In the lily rank menu, you can view a list of each character's lily rank between each other. When a lily rank increases, characters may obtain abilities called a lily effect when coupled together. In the formation menu, you can set the starting battle position of party members. Select the squares you wish to switch in order to change position. Alright, cool. Alright, coupling. Characters who are placed on the same row will be in a coupling state. The lily rank icon will be displayed between them. A lily rank displays a level of intimacy between 2 characters. Creepy. As a battle member, by fighting together with a character on the front lines, or battling while coupled, the lily rank will increase. Characters can receive abilities called lily effects from whom they are coupled with. However, to receive said lily effect, their lily rank must be above a certain level. Other effects of coupling include receiving parameter assist effects called support requests. They will also be able to use coupling skills. Cool. Alright, so that's a thing, apparently, that we can do. Alright, let's get to it, I guess. Battle number 1!
Let's start the tutorial battle. Everyone, use this fight to learn the basics, alright? Okay, it's a promise.
It's a promise? He does seem rather large. They do seem to be slightly out...
I've never seen this monster
gunned?
before.
I don't know.
It looks strong. I'll have to focus.
Never fear, Nepgear. This is a tutorial battle, so no matter how crazy they look, we'll win.
Yeah!
Okay. I'll be serious.
Alright, so here is the battle. If you take a look in the top left, you see the boss is Argo Deus. He's got a health bar up there. You take a look in the top right, it shows who is currently active, which it looks like it is Nepgear. And following up will be the sister, good old Neptune, and then finally the boss. Now, we can move anywhere within our movement range. You see the little foot bar there. That's where we started at. It was roughly right here. And we can move as far over and around as we can with that. We can also move the camera with... I'm using a PlayStation 3 controller, by the way, folks. So if you're wondering, that is how I'm maneuvering everything, and those are the commands I'll be using. Alright, so I will get on this side of the guy, and I will press the A button to attack. I know it says A, X, Y, like I'm using a 360 controller, but I'm emulating the 360 controller with the PlayStation 3 controller. So there's that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're going to attack. Alright, so there's the first attack, and it looks like we have a choice of another auto attack, or a power slash, or the rush ability. I'm going to go with the rush ability.
What should I do?
Alright, and now we have Neptune. She's going to run on over here from this side and attack. It doesn't really matter so much at this particular point where we attack from, I don't think. So I just try to to split up in case they decide to focus or do an AoE in one small area. Maybe we can avoid it. Anyway, the little blue area you see in front of me is the hitbox. If we're within the enemy's hitbox with our hitbox, we'll actually do damage to them. So I'm going to attack. We're going to use Power Edge.
No, leave this to me.
Alright, we just got attacked. I'm going to try to get behind here. We're going to attack again. We're going to use Rush again.
I'll nip you all up.
She'll nep you all up. Okay, we're going to attack again. We'll use Zanba. Shockwave knockback attack. Unpleasant to be sure. Rush one more time, and that's it. Victory is ours.
I am the CPU candidate of Planetoon after all.
Alright, sweet. So we got a life fragment. I don't think we can get details on what the items do necessarily, but it will start keeping track of the most damage you've done, the most amount of hits you've done, and such. So you can constantly see how you did battle to battle. Of course, boss fights usually have more hits and more damage and everything else, so usually those will be your new record each and every time. Alright, let's continue on.
Ooh, easy peasy. We didn't even need HDD.
But why couldn't we transform? Oh!
What's up, Nep Jr.?
Neptune! It's our shares! I thought something was weird. I can't feel our shares at all.
Yeah, right. I trounced a certain noir in a character ranking contest. That popularity is like the source of our shares, so to be missing... That's... ridiculous. It's gone. What? Why? Shares are the faith people have in CPUs. It's impossible for them to be at 0. And for us to be unable to transform in a post-apocalyptic horror world like this, we're going to be sterilized.
But please, calm down, Neptune! Also, that monster we just fought, have you ever seen anything like it before?
That super gross mutant bug thing? Nope. And I kinda wish I never had. What about you?
It was my first time too. Unfamiliar monsters in an unfamiliar land. Where the goodness are we? Can we actually get out of here alive?
Maybe.
I've tried contacting Histoire, but the end gear keeps dropping out of range, so I can't connect to the phone or the internet.
It'll be just fine. You worry too much. Just leave everything to your big sis. And let's be real here. Roaming around strange new lands, beating up monsters is way better than working at a boring desk.
That is true.
Neptune, I think you only feel that way because you hate working.
The only thing I hate is not having fun. Come on, let's make the most of this, little sis.
Neptune, I don't know if I can have fun, but I'm sure we'll be fine if we're together.
There we go. You look way cuter when you smile. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Okay. Within dungeons, enemy symbols are wandering about, which I guess are just the enemies that you see. You will begin battle when you touch these enemy symbols. You can attack with your weapon by pressing the A button. If you hit the enemy symbol with your weapon, the battle will begin with an advantage for your party, which is called a symbol attack. If you touch the enemy mid-swing, or you are attacked from behind, the battle will begin with an enemy advantage, and what's called a back attack, so be careful. Cool. Alright folks, we're going to go and do one more battle, and then I'm going to break off this first episode, and I'm hoping you guys are at least having a little bit of fun. You're getting to see some stuff. It does have some pretty cool music. The graphics are pretty decent when you're in the game and playing around. And, of course, we get to jump around like, hey, look at that, I got Kangaroo Champion. I got +3 to my tech, because I'm a boss. Alright, we're going to go after this thing here. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, we got a successful surprise attack. We're going to come over here and we're going to beat on the Pixel Vader, I guess. And we're going to rush him. Yeah! I'm going to nep you all up. Alright, oh, there's more than, okay. There's a few. I'm going to try to get out of his range, I'm guessing. No, he's still able to close with me. Aw, oh, wait. There's like one spot where I can hit this guy. Alright, I'm going to rush too. Ooh, our rush was not very good. Ow! Wow, we just got slapped in the back of the head. That was not pleasant. Alright, so we're going to go for the murder, death, killing here. And there it is. Alright, so Neptune's getting beat down a little bit. Alright, we did more damage that time. And then the level up little sequences are kind of funny. Sometimes Neptune does like a... She does her own little music thing. I don't know. I found it to be kind of funny.
I think I'm a little closer to Neptune now.
Alright, so there we are. And you see all the stats that get leveled up when we do this. You see like the HP... We got 101 more HP, we got 16 more SP, and then all this other various stuff. So, pretty cool stuff, and we are a bit wounded or hurt right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here to skills, we're going to switch over to Nepgear, and we're going to go throw a heal onto Nepgear, actually. I thought it was Neptune that was getting wrecked. There we go. A couple of heals out to her. And I think that is going to do it for this very first look episode, guys and gals. I don't know how long I'm going to go with the first look episode, probably between 3 and 5 episodes. What I think I'll do is when I come back with the next one, I'll continue where we leave off right now. and I'll try to clear out this first area, and then I'll probably jump ahead to where I'm playing around solo and give you guys a little bit more of an experience further down the line, and then I'll probably play a little bit more. Okay. Thank you. Alright, we're going to move around a bit while we're doing this so she doesn't start talking. Anyway, and then I'll go a little bit further on, and again, and again, and again, and we'll probably do, like I said, somewhere between 3 and 5 episodes. I'm thinking it's going to be closer to 5 episodes, just to give you guys a pretty good idea of what the game has to offer, the gameplay mechanics. We'll skip some of the storyline. I'll keep some of it in there, obviously, and whatnot, but we'll have some fun with it, guys and gals. We will. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it. Make sure you check out the bottom of the description of the game. So in the description of the video, actually, guys and gals, there will be links to everything that there is to have when it comes to this game. I tend to put links to the developer, the publisher, where to get the game, and all that wonderful fun stuff. It's always down below in the descriptions of the video. So if you guys are looking for that, well, you'll find it in the description. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode. I will catch you next time with more Megadimension Neptunia V2. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.